I sorely underestimated the heft of your balls, Oathbreaker. You dare show your face.
Oathbreaker, I did to you what you did to my son. This is only fair.
And Sutungar, what of him?
Don't blame me for your own lack of character. You stole the mead.
For the safety of my people, Loki. For Aesir, for Vanir, for all of Asgard.
But not for Jotnar. Not for me.
You let the Jotnar into Asgard. So many dead, all so you could smuggle in your son.
He was not safe here. They knew what he was, and knew what he would become. Just as you do.
I swore to you I would not harm him. That is the truth.
That is the truth now. But how it will gnaw at you, knowing that to kill my son will undo your doom. Release him, Harvey. Release Fenrir, or I swear, I will kill you, here and now.
You are out of favors, Trickster. And you're welcome to try.
When my son is loosed from his bondage, he will ravage all of Asgard.
No quarter this time, Loki! You have gone too far!
Why wait till Ragnarok when you can die now?
You meant to have me killed! I will never forgive that.
You might be the strongest, but I was ever the quicker one.
Let's see if you fight as well as you die!
I will feed your corpse.
Curse you, Loki! We were like brothers once! You meant to have me killed! I will ne- Are you finished?
Curse you, Harvey.
Your own distrust has undone you. Now go. And do not show your face again.
I cannot be other than who I am. All this was fated. All this will happen again.
But you will not be here to see it.
Do not be so sure of that. The game is not over. The game is never over!
Gone to who knows what mischief. But I will not see him again soon.
The probabilities lead us here. The calculations give us hope.
Speaking with someone?
Do you have the mead?
I do. Must I drink it now?
Not yet. For once you drink, your Hugur will take flight and be ever fixed. Drink only when the hour of your death approaches.
Then why are we here?
When Ragnarok has come and gone, this place will remain. Remain and remember.
Wise Mimir, keeper of the well, give me your counsel.
You who seek immortality may find it within these waters. But there is a price.
As always.
The mead is not magic alone. It requires the sacred waters of Mimir's well to ferment into its final state.
Before you take these waters, you must infuse them with the blood of the Ashen. To remember you, it must know to surrender a part of yourself to the waters that nourish the world.
Gunlur the wand of chaos and change.
Asir blood will infuse this water, and the poor humans of Midgard.
This is what the others feared. But then they always cared.
And if I make this sacrifice?
While death and ruin rage all around, the World Tree will, in time, you will be born anew.
Do you vouch for this strangeness?
I must believe it. For there is one I love dearly who depends upon...
And there is no other way.
None.
It seems I have no choice.
You never did.
How much would you sacrifice to be freed of fate's shackles? Would you give your tongue, your hand, your sight?
I would give all that and more.
It is done.
The sacrifice has been made. Whosoever drinks of the mead, the World Tree will remember them.
And you? What is your sacrifice?
My liberty. Suttungr and Gunnlóðr will not forgive this trespass. They will hunt me now to the edges of the Nine Worlds.
What are they to you?
We ruled together for a time, a noble triad, as father, mother, and the sacred voice. 6 times we tried to blunt the fangs of Ragnarok, and 6 times we failed. The mead was our 7th. But they feared how it might change the humans for the worse, so they locked it away and banished me from Utgardr. By your efforts, you have the ashes of my husband. He made his own sacrifice for knowledge. With a few changes...
Do as you will. I've had my fill...
Right mind, heart's ease. Beloved, I will not fail you again.
My work here is done. Now to Asgard to save my people.
Come. Set.
Strange things, Valka.
Go on.
In Jotunheim, I saw it and it promised me a strange effect. To drink it would deliver me by this mead. I hope to live beyond.
Fascinating.
They have not ended, not yet.
The elixir is...
The Nornir told me you'd be here. The cord is forged. Gillip, I'll wager there's a good story.
A tale for another
When you bind the beast, spare no loose ends.
How tightly will it hold?
The more you tighten the cord, the strong...
Thank you, Ivaldi. You may go.
You mean from Asgard, do you not? My death...
Yes, as promised.
Thank you, Harvey.
Where will you go next?
Under the mountains of Svartalfheim. Our mountains.
Tyr! Are you near?
Harvey, you're a balm to my eyes. What happened to yours?
A sacrifice for something greater. Is the wolf nearby?
Yes, but he's grown. I have kept him company, but he's consumed by a sad...
Regrettable, but necessary. I knew...
From the start, it was a kind creature.
Would it be a kindness to kill it then?
We are past the time for such mercy. I fear he is possessed of a...
Then we will offer him a different fate. This cord is unbreakable. You must convince him. It will act as a leash, whose magic will signal that he is safely secured. A beacon, that is all.
Fenrir, yes. You know...
He did. It is a...
Yes. Dweller of the Fens. Fenrir! A good word has come.
Leave me.
I wish you well, Great Wolf. But a fear still hangs over Asgard. The Aesir worry about your growing size and strength.
Do they now? And what do they have to be afraid of? Old friend.
Harvey brings a collar fashioned by the dwarves. A beacon. That we may track from a distance to know where you roam. Wear this, and you may live and thrive in Asgard. Without worry.
I smell something sour.
Wear the collar! Or return to Jotunheimer. There's no third way.
Son of Loki. Have I not treated you with kindness? We are bonded, you and I. And as I trust my king, so you may trust me. Open your mouth. As a pledge of faith, you may take my hand if I am untrue.
Fair.
Be swift, Harvey.
It burns.
Harvey?
Lies.
Unbind him! Harvey! Here you stay! Fen Dweller!
Here you die. Deceiver. Brothers will fight one another. Kill one another.
You speak in riddles.
The home of the gods turns red. Red with gore.
comes. An age of wolves.
Where did you hear these words? Harvey, you're a balm to my eyes. What happened to yours?
A sacrifice.
Yes, but he's grown. I have kept
Retreats.
from we are
Then it will act a bit
offended. Yes. Andre!
Brothers will fight one another. Kill.
You speak in riddles.
The home of the gods turns red. Red with gore. hands.
Where did you hear these words of prophecy? Javi, you're a balm to my eyes. What happened to yours?
A sec.
Yes, but he's
Regrettably.
from the start.
Would it be?
We are
Then we will offer him it will act as a
offended. Yes. Fendre!
Brothers will fight one another. Kill.
You speak in riddles.
The home of the gods turns red. Red with gore.
did you hear these words of prophecy?
Comes the second great sorrow, when the happy fight.
How do you know these things?
This is the tale I tell myself, each night in the cold and dark, before I sleep and dream of tasting your flesh.
I could not strike the killing blow. All my oaths remain unbroken.
Anyone lesser would have succumbed to his hatred.
If I could have done this any other way...
There was no other way, Harvey. Our fates are fixed.
Fate, I know. You made a great sacrifice on my behalf.
It was not for you.
Do not think your kindness has made you a new friend, Lord of Imbeciles. I will kill you, all of you, gorging on Aesir flesh.
You may strike the final blow, son of Loki. But I will savor my years of freedom before we meet again. Come, old friend. The healing hands of Freya can help you. Have you come to say what I fear?
Not to say.
But to show a vision of the times to come.
None living or dead now equal our heavy in arrogance. To believe that you could remake your fate thus.
For all your efforts, for all your struggles, the threads of fate still bind you as tightly as ever. And yet, from this pattern, a single strand escapes the fray and stubbornly clings to the weave. Aesir, Vanir, your doom will come. The earth will shake, the sun will die. Jötnar will stalk your streets as fire rains upon your heads. And the great wolf Fenrir will feast upon your blood. But you have found a way to live beyond this terror.
Let it flow.
To cheat your death.
From the life tree we go, to the life tree we shall one day return.
Mind and spirit will surge to a time far beyond your own. To a time in which you shall be reborn.
None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Time to face our end. This was not my day to die.
Eivor, you have awakened. With more to share, I hope.
I returned to Asgard.
And what did you see?
I bound the wolf Fenrir, Loki's son, with an unbreakable cord. The beast was enraged by my actions. We fought and I prevailed, but I could not kill the beast.
You visit lore and legend. Things I would never have imagined to be real. Parables, yet here you live them as memories.
Every moment there was as tactile and as vital as you and I seated in this hut.
This is wonderful. Was there more?
There was a betrayal. I betrayed my friend Tyr. I stood by as I could have said something to prevent it, given him a warning.
How did it feel?
I was unmoved by his pain. Not hateful, but I did not regret my endeavor.
Selfishness unmeasured, often.
I witnessed the final vision from the Nornir. All was fire and ash, a chaos like a foul, but we were ready for the coming storm. And that was the end of the Nornir's prophecy.
How curious.
I can make sense of no...
I see. The thrust of these visions seem clear to me. Odin has seen fit to gift you with his infinite knowledge. Perhaps his tale is a warning. The indifference he felt is a great pity. To do so would risk a loneliness.
I understand. Or... Petra.
Ah, you're...
I do not have the time.